Okay, I know most of you have already started your garden, but for those of you that have not started your garden, that are kind of wondering, like, when should I start my garden? When do I plant certain things? When do I rototill? When do I cultivate my garden beds? What do I do? When do I add fertilizer? When do I not? I have something that's free, amazing, and it's going to make your life so simple. So it is a website called seedtime.us. Seedtime.us. It is also mobile somewhat friendly, but not fully friendly. And this is a free version that you can use. They're not going to give you a 7-day trial. There is an app out there called Seed Time, and it gives you a 7-day free trial. This is not the app I'm talking about. Let me pull you around. I'm going to show you my screen, and we're going to add a crop to it. And I'm just showing you basic. I used this 2 years ago when I was actually doing my garden, and I'm fanatic about crop rotation and what years you add fertilizer to your garden beds, because some plants don't like fertilizer, some need fertilizer, and heavy fertilizer or not, and how I rotate my crops. We'll talk about that later, but for right now, we're just getting into the nitty-gritty. So this is for beginners, or for people that are so into it they get lost because they have like 20 million different varieties of tomatoes, and when do you plant them, and what do you do, and how do you do it, and which ones do you seed in the garden, and which ones do you indoor sow first. Let me show you. And this is it. It is Seed Time US. I'm on the calendar view. You set your zip code in there and it automatically knows what zone you're in. So far I have cabbage and I put carrots. Let's put a lettuce. We're going to go over to add a crop. We're going to type down here. We're going to do lettuce and click on it. It's going to say what category. Let's just say we want romaine. And let's do Sylvia red romaine. There's all kinds. You could really get into the nitty-gritty of this. It's gonna customize the color as red, as green, because lettuce is green, and there you go. Now I go down here and it's gonna say I seed lettuce on April 6th. Seed silver red romaine, I seed on April 6th. I'm seeding cabbage. I should have done that on April 1st. But then you go over here and bed preparation. I need to do bed preparation for my carrots, and that's March 20. Oh, this is March 27th. It's due April 2nd. Do you see how easy this is? And then if you've done it, you come in here and you mark it completed. I have not done that yet, so we're not going to mark it. Oh, this is for March, so I should have seeded my lettuce March 6th for my area. I'm so far behind. So I've pulled down to April, and April I need to direct seed my carrots. I should be doing that this week. And I transplant my cabbage in my beds this week. I haven't seeded them yet. And I transplant my lettuces if I already have them seeded. And then I cultivate my cabbage beds, which just means I go through and I remove all of the weeds around the little seedlings. And I also do that for lettuce. Now I'm going to cultivate my carrots the next week. And once I've done that, I just click it open and I mark completed. And then it'll change it to this. Basically, it takes what you would normally do on paper with a calendar, whatever, and it automatically does it. And I'm pretty sure there's a way that I can get it to email me if I wanted, or to text me when I need to do the, with what tasks I need to do for the week. I can come in here and I can tell it, I can look up and it'll give me a list of my tasks that I'm supposed to do that week. So here's the task list with all of the, oh, I have leeks and parsley and artichokes, all the things that I would normally grow, and when I needed to start doing them and when they were due by. I haven't even planted my pak choi. So that, and 232 tasks I am behind, overdue on. Oh my goodness. I feel a little bit of stress right now because I haven't been doing them. Last year, I just threw whatever I could in the garden beds and we lived off of what we had. This year I won't have a full garden like I always have, but I will be doing a little bit more than I did last year, just because I'm still cleaning up from last year. Ah, yes. But this is an awesome tool for anybody that wants to be totally organized, have a calendar tell you what to do and when to do it, and remind you of when to do it. Something that you can print out all of the tasks. It'll have the start dates, the due by dates, and everything for you. It is seedtime, all one word, .us. And you can use it on your cell phone, but it doesn't have as many of the features as it does on the actual computer. I highly recommend it. I use the free version, and I'm not being paid to talk about this, but if I was a gardener starting out, I would love to use this. This would make it so much easier because it would automatically tell you when you needed to set your seeds and when you needed to transplant them as per your gardening zone, your frost dates. It has your frost dates in there already. There you go. Now you know what I know. Okay, I gotta show you something else about it. So it tells you can choose what you want to see: seeding, direct seeding, bed preparation, when to transplant it, when to cultivate, which is clean up the garden beds from the weeds around it, and when to harvest. It'll tell you literally all of that, which is why I love this thing so much, because it takes the guesswork out of almost everything. All you have to do is water it. I mean, it's literally takes the guesswork out of it all.